Hey everybody, welcome back. It's me, lukemick here, and this is my last review of the year 2013. Can you guys guess what it is? It's my review for 47 Ronin, starring Keanu fucking Reeves. So, 47 Ronin. I wasn't excited for it. I thought it looked pretty dumb. It's based off an old Japanese story that I didn't even know of, and it stars Keanu Reeves with a bunch of, Japanese actors. I don't know why he was in this movie. I mean, the story, I understand his history. I thought it was, I don't think the director really showed what was happening very well. I mean, I got the gist of what was happening, but I mean, it just wasn't interesting to me, the story at all. I just didn't really care, and a lot of that is because of the characters. There really aren't any likable characters in this movie. I mean, there's no development with any of the characters, and Keanu Reeves is so stoic and poised in his role. I mean, he had no charisma whatsoever. I don't know why in the world Keanu Reeves was cast in this movie. And this isn't really his fault, but the script doesn't really give him a lot to say. He barely says anything throughout this movie. A lot of it is just him sitting there silently staring. And I just can't take him seriously. If you guys can't tell, I really wasn't a huge fan of this movie. One of the Japanese actors, I believe he was in the Wolverine. He played the villain. He was actually quite good in the movie. He really kind of stole the show. I feel like the movie was more focused on his character. He's the one that you got to know the most, and I actually liked him in the movie. But, you know, if you guys don't know, this movie bombed big time. And what I want to know is who the fucking person was working at Universal. Like, who at Universal Studios thought, you know what? Let's take this old Japanese story here, a very popular piece of art, piece of work, and let's put Keanu Reeves in the lead role, spend $175 to $250 fucking million making it and boatloading it with a bunch of stupid CGI and distributing it to the US. Who the fuck thought that was gonna make money? On Christmas Day, competing with stuff like Catching Fire, you could say, Frozen, The Hobbit, The Wolf of Wall Street, American Hustle, all this other shit. Why? What were they thinking? Why did Universal Studios think that their stupid fucking Keanu Reeves movie could compete with all that other shit on Christmas? That, my mind is just blown. This has been stuck in my mind for like weeks now. I was just thinking, I was like, what, are they stupid? No one's gonna go see this movie. These movies come out every year, and it has a very low target audience. Like, there just aren't that many people that go out to go see movies like this. And what did the movie make? Like, 7 million in like 4 fucking days or something? This movie bombed a shitload, and Universal, I'm sure, is really taking a beating for this shit. Who thought this was a good idea? This kind of turned into a little angry rant about how stupid Universal fucking Studios is. I can't talk now, but I mean, I don't know what the hell they were thinking. It's just stupid. I don't know whose idea it was, but I think that they're probably going to be losing their job because they fucked up. So, back to the review. I really didn't like the movie because the story just didn't really grab me. It didn't really grab my attention. The characters just were, like, obsolete. They weren't even there. There's a lot of CGI in it. A lot of the movie is really slow, too. There isn't a whole lot of action. Not very nice visuals during the action. I mean, it just really is a very just slow, painful movie to watch, and some of the acting is really bad, and I'm not gonna hate on them for that, because I mean, I'm sure English is not their primary language, but I think what they really should have done with 47 Ronin is keep it in Japan. I don't think it should have been Americanized at all. I think what I would rather see in the movie as a foreign Japanese film with a much lower budget, not all the stupid special effects, and just the story, you know, focus on the story and characters, have some nicely choreographed fight scenes, and I think it would have been a pretty cool movie. I would have enjoyed it. But no, instead they fucking cast Keanu Reeves, have everybody speak English so the acting is 10 times worse, have all these stupid shitty visuals, get some hack-ass director in there, and just make this slow-burning, piece of shit, annoying movie. 47 Ronin really wasn't very good. The only rewarding thing I can say about it is that I didn't want to blow my brains out while watching it. Like, the 2 hours, I really didn't feel the 2 hours. It didn't feel too long, which is very, very odd, in my opinion. But, you know, what are you gonna do? So I'm gonna give the movie 1 out of 5 stars. It is not the worst I've seen all year. I'm just mad at the fact that this movie was even made, because I don't know what the fuck Universal Studios was thinking. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my last review of the year. I hope it was a fun one. I'm really disappointed for many things. I will explain those in other videos. I don't know why I just said that. This is lukemick signing off. Please subscribe and get ready to watch my top 10 and worst 10 movies of the year videos coming up within the next day or two.